Welcome back to Alternative Reality Gaming. I'm your host Lenny, and if you're lucky, one of my furry co-hosts will join us today. Your stream will begin shortly. Enjoy. Alright, we are back playing some more Euro Truck Simulator 2 again today. We are playing on the Grand Utopia 1-to-1 scale fantasy island map. Working our way from the ground up. We do have our own truck. I'm still going to keep fixing it and not driving it until it's fixed just because it's easier to explore with quick loads. It really is. Even with these little smaller bits that I'm trying to nail. The other thing is having to drive across the friggin' map just to grab a load. It is kind of crazy. So we're gonna keep exploring. I have not been able to find a load going to this Lafayette. So let's see. Lafay. So it looks like we got two loads going there. We got this one for 4,295 at about an hour. And this one's at an hour and 5 minutes. So we're going to take the one that pays a shitload more. I just want to get out to this island. I think we can do this just fine. We've definitely had longer episodes before, so it's not the end of the world. Alright. It looks like we are in a Renault. It's not our truck, so we got to adjust everything. Let's start it up. Make sure I can see everything. And then hit the correct button to adjust the seats. Move forward some so that when I look, I actually look out the windows. And down. Lower the steering wheel so it's out of my way. And then from there, we're going to grab the mirrors. I go until I can just barely see the trailer. You're in the truck, so you don't need to know where it's at. The upper one, I just go all the way out. And then the right side, I do the exact same thing. Little one all the way out. Side mirror over there, I think is only useful in real life. I still have not found a use for it. So let's get going. I believe it's a pedestrian spotter for when they get on that side over there. And there's just not really pedestrians in the game. Not in that sense. So I don't gotta worry about little kids next to the truck as I take off. Looks like we're at a dealership. We're gonna hang a left out onto the road here. One thing I did not do was to look at the map, see if there is any changes that can be made to get me down roads that I have not gone down. Well, possibly shortening the trip even. I don't know that it really would. I was thinking like if I went this way, and then kind of forced it to continue on this way. We're at an hour and 15 minutes. It's a little off, but all of this I've already driven, so it's kind of silly. And like there's this stuff over here. I don't know how much I really want to go out of the way like that just to, you know, drive these routes. It's a little extreme because now, like, yeah, I'm up to 2 hours. So the first ones weren't as bad. They added, what, 15 minutes? Question is, okay, it wouldn't reroute me from where I'm at right now. Either straight highway shot or let's do all side streets and stuff. We'll go all the way out here. There's even a little camera thing right here. Oh, that's at the end of this road though. I don't want to go that way. It won't let me on anywhere. Okay, so we made it a little bit longer, but we are going to see some new shit, and we're going to stay off of the highway some. just making sure that the camera didn't die or anything, since I've had a couple too many failures recently. I think the battery is shitting out in the phone itself that I'm using to do the recording. So even though it's plugged in and charging, it just randomly will be like, dead battery, even though it was at full, and it can't even use the power as fast as I'm giving it to it. And I know this for sure because it's not on a regular charger. It's actually on my old, I forgot about pass-through on the Oculus, and I tapped it and it switched so I could see through the cameras. But what I was gonna say is, oh, I totally just lost where the hell I was on that one. That pass-through threw me off that bad. We'll think of it. Just give me a second. Talking about seeing new stuff, and that it's a little bit more off-roady than highway this time going around. Dunno. Okay, I was not speeding, I was doing 77 and 80. I still panic brake though. We got an off-road trail there. Where's that at? Just to try and remember. Okay, you can actually see it on the map, in case I ever want to look for it. Just gotta look for the little nubs sticking out. See, I do want to explore all the smaller bits of this map. I just don't know how to go about doing it in a manner to where it's entertaining, to where it follows the rest of the storyline. Because I mean, yeah, I could just go drive my own truck and choose where the heck I want to go and just do like off-roading videos or whatever, but I'd like to actually have like true loads doing stuff like that. I just don't know how the hell you pick a load near enough to those to force through it if you don't even know where they go to begin with. So I might actually have to do like loadless runs to explore. I guess technically I could download like a small pickup truck mod and even just take that off-roading and check out these trails. I don't know. I really don't know how I would go about that. Downshifted too far. Looks like we're all clear on the left. Just gotta make sure that we maintain speed limit. It's 80 now, so I can go faster. I actually kind of forgot I was hauling a trailer there for a second. It got kind of light. It wasn't really dragging me back like it does. One of the other weird things when you're hauling that you can notice is the way the truck kind of, it like waves as it's driving, as opposed to when it's empty. The bounces are more quick and precise. So like, I notice it even towing in real life. It is very doing the weight, because the trailer kind of keeps lifting the back of the truck or pushing down on it, whichever, but both. So the trucks just kind of float differently. And it's definitely a very strange sensation, especially when you're driving with the U-Haul trailers that have the compression brake or the jerk brake built into it. Basically, as the trailer, the load, the weight shifts forward, it pushes the trailer into your car or your truck, and as it does that, that compression motion is actually squishing the hydraulic in the trailer to apply the brakes on the trailer. So it's a lot safer. The issue is that you get a lot of the vehicle, I don't want to say fighting the brakes, because it's not really that it's fighting, it's that they're both working independently of each other. So then it's like, you'll hit the brakes, the trailer comes forward, it hits the brakes, so then like you jerk and then you jerk again, and then as you hit the gas you kind of jerk as it releases everything, and so it's just a bunch of like the whole truck is constantly like pushing you forward and pulling you back, and those I do not like how they feel. With the same exact truck, I've towed trailers that had electronic trailer brakes, and then I've also towed trailers that had no brakes. They had brakes, they just weren't hooked up, type thing. And to be honest, I liked the one without any brakes the best. It felt the best. I could predict what the trailer was going to do better. I don't know, I don't like all the constant jerking of the other trailers. And I know the electronic ones, there's a lot of adjustment that can be done to make it to where it's not jerking as much, and it should actually be kind of balanced with the vehicle. But when it's jumping between vehicles all the time and stuff like that, it's so much work just to dial it in. I just tend to leave it and drive it like that, which is probably why it's annoying. Countryside through here. Some nice sweeping S-curves back there, and then kind of looks like a little logging setup here. Yeah. Ooh, excuse me. Logging thing not on the map either as a company. I wonder if there's loads out of there or not, or if it's just kinda one of those where you can pull there with your truck and snap pictures. I've been through here because I remember the Final Destination truck. I'm just trying to make sure I'm not speeding, which I'm not. I'm doing 30 and a 50. So if anything, I need to get up to speed because we need to keep time here. Please be a light. Please be a light. Yes, there's a light. Oh, it's this one. If we get any of these trucks making lefts, it hangs us. Because they just take too long with the oncoming traffic. Although, I did actually correct a change. I don't even remember when I made the change. I don't know if it was because I was messing with the Paris map or what, but the traffic was set to 9 out of 10. And it's supposed to be well, base game is 1 out of 10. And I usually play on 2 or 3 out of 10. So that it gives it just a little bit more traffic to make it feel more realistic, because it's actually somewhat congested and there's idiots that got an itch. Come on, there we go. Ooh, we got these construction zones. Block off one lane, so we're forced to wait our turn. It's green, so I'm going for it. It says the speed limit is 80, so we're going to carry on at 80. Or just under. 70, correction. Sounds like some someone's caught speeding. Like a nerdy sci-fi alien, like Klingons and Larzaks, and just start making up these weird ass names. I don't know. Larzak probably actually means something in like French or even Italian. Like, I know a lot of European countries get a lot of their words from Italian. Now, last load, we were hauling one of those turbine engines. It's crazy how small they look when they're up there. main part of this map is very open. Makes you want to start singing Dixie Chicks. Wide open spaces. I'm not speeding. Still not speeding. Oh, that one was probably an ambulance. I just started like tearing up. Says we have 55 minutes left. Wow. It's a pretty little town. Attention! I have no idea what it says, but attention! Looks like we got a little roundabout. Come on, Priya. Stop fingering your pussy and press on the gas. Gotta find my drink. Oh, just stalled the truck because I was probably in a really high gear. Yep. Nice Land Rover Defender. That's kind of a cool bridge setup with the tri-level like steps going up almost, but just a vertical wall. It's just less boring than a plain old wall, you know. It la passage, which means Cedez la passage. That's a, God, I don't have to explain everything, dude. No. No idea. It's a yield sign, so it probably means like cease passage. Pause it and give it a sec to catch up here. Not exactly sure what is freaking it out at the moment. There. Seems to have fixed itself. little speed traps. Slow down for the construction. Wish it did a better job at maintaining the speed, but like, can't have the engine brake on at the same time as the cruise, otherwise it would work perfect because it would just maintain itself. And it's weird because in American Truck Simulator I can, Euro Truck I can't. So I don't know if it's a mod causing the issue. Another construction. No, I mean, I guess that part is realistic. Coming up on a town here, looks like. Still not a short trip by any means. I mean, it pays well enough at least, so not doing this for free. But I wanted to see that island, and it's the only load I could really find. Today's episode, please consider leaving a like and subscribing. I hit the wrong button. Should probably make sure I didn't totally fucking screw it up. Okay, no, it's still going. I was looking for candy. Nothing. Sorry. This part here kind of reminds me of some of the footage that I've been seeing from the recent hurricane hitting North Carolina and Tennessee and stuff, and there was one of them, the river right along the road like that, and it got huge and destroyed all the roads, but it definitely looked a lot like that back there. This is a beautiful section through here. Especially that we got this, it's not quite eve, 1900 hours, so that's 8 o'clock. 8 p.m., pretty sure. Trying to think if that would technically be like 19 to 20, 20 to 21, 21 to 22, 22, 23, 23, 24, so yeah, it's 5 hours, not 4. Gotta use that spotter mirror. I really don't know what the point of the mirror is. And the weird funnel water towers. Looks like an oil funnel. Got a right turn here. Saying repel, or are we supposed to be repelling? And which type of repelling are we supposed to be doing? Are we supposed to be climbing things, or are we supposed to be keeping it back, keeping it at bay? I think this is the one you don't have to hit any buttons. Pays for you. There you go. Kind of like iPass for Illinois, where it's kind of got its own little balance, and it just keeps deducting from your account instead of having to stop and pay each toll as they rob you. This about speed too much unless the speed drops. Bunch of cows. This time it doesn't look like a copy paste of a bunch of, well actually it is a copy paste of, but it's not as obvious because they're all just kind of evenly spread out. None are laying down to make it obvious. Smooth and continuous that I don't tip, but be able to maintain my speed. This portion of the map is gorgeous. Almost forgot how good of a job they did on this. Helicopter? Speed, and I accidentally just turned off my headlights apparently. Which is another thing I gotta be careful of. You get tickets for not having your headlights on. It's a paddy wagon. Set the cruise control at 88 miles an hour. When this baby hits 88, you're gonna see some crazy shit. The heck statue is that? Is that a guy with like a cat on his shoulder? Or is that a bear? they call them over there, lorries. Also including the ferry though, so we should hopefully be getting somewhat close. Trying to remember which button, there we go, changes the GPS so that I can see. I don't know, it doesn't look like I mean, we did do the bulk of it already, so this last portion shouldn't be too bad. Spot to change lanes right in the middle of the turn. Shit. I started to fall asleep. I took the safest route. right down the middle. I did hit the van a little bit. Does not show that I took any damage though, and that is still turned on. So it's probably gonna be like the situation actually in real life where I fell asleep and sideswiped a semi truck, and the car I was driving, the mirror just like bent up, and I got out and leaned on it and it bent right back into place and didn't break or anything. So really didn't do any damage, which is kind of crazy. Usually though, that's only because the truck was stationary and my vehicle hit their truck, as opposed to a truck smashing into a smaller car. I might just, my van's bigger though, so I mean I probably would have just like pushed it out of the way type deal. Losing too much speed, Captain. This is downhill. It was doing like 110, holy sheesh. I slowed down just in time for that cop too. Slow down. The thing's even more messed up is I have the engine brake on. My foot was just ever so slightly on the clutch pedal, so it wasn't actually doing what it's supposed to do. Clicks of the engine brake is enough to slow me down on a grade. last stretch is brutal. There's 22 minutes left. Pretty sure that is including a ferry trip though, so hopefully we should be getting close. I mean, we have been doing 90 for a while, so probably covered a lot of ground. Looks like there's an airport over here. Getting off yet, I'm just getting ready, making sure I'm in the right lane. Looks like 90 still the speed through here. Somehow I dodged the tolls. Is there not like a toll charge up here somewhere? Getting close. I can see the ferry on the GPS. So let's get over into that right lane. Start preparing to get off here soon. And we're gonna see what is on that island. At least this island has delivery place, unlike Patron Island. We're going that way. looks like that might be the island we're heading out to. Looks like we have police with someone pulled over on the side here. I guess that's going to be the city that the ferry operates out of. Speeder's going to drop up ahead, so I'll start slowing down. We have just entered Grand Utopia. Kitty, you are crushing me. I slowed down all that much, thinking those parked cars were traffic. So, kind of looks like this little section here. So we're going to try and go as wide as we can. Don't know that we need to, but just trying to play a little safe. Looks like they gave us a corner. It did hit a little bit. the end there, even though it didn't hit at the end, so I don't know. Looks like we're just pulling up through here. Alright, and then we head over to Lafayette, and I was off. It is a 4-minute trip. Interesting. Must be a fast ferry. Let's jump back on the road here. Looks like we got a lighthouse. This is a full-out gated community. See the big bridge from over here? Nice little farm. Oh, we got a cow out of its pen. Hey, you. Be lucky it was a right-hand drive. I would have hung out the window and slapped that ass. Interesting little bridges. So it looks like this is the only delivery place here on my left. With that flag, so we have to find the cones. Looks like it's around back. There it is, right next to that trailer. So that's easy enough. Sorry, kitty. Just punched you. Alright. So, we're in our spot. Let's put on the parking brake. Looks like we were hauling some, probably Mazda. It kind of looks like their front end, or Audi. Alright, let's drop these legs and get out of here and go home. Hour and 10 minutes. We made 4,295 euros. So we are now at 16,012. I think the one repair is like 25,000 euros. The other one's about 30,000 euros. So we are working our way there. It's just going to be a long process. So till next time, peace. If you liked today's episode, please consider leaving a like and subscribing, as it goes a long way to helping the channel to grow. Thank you.